Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a DIY video after a very long time. I know it's just been missing off my space, just like I haven't been doing much DIY. I think I don't know, it's just something which naturally comes. There are periods where I'm doing DIY projects after DIY projects, and sometimes it's just dry like this. So anyway, this is after a really long time, and I hope you're excited because today's DIY project we're going to be making soaps. And in fact, if you have it's the perfect DIY where you have kind of these bits of these leftover pieces of soaps, and you're going to be making a bar of soap like this. So if you see these tiny bits of soap in here, these are all the leftover pieces of soap that we have collected over a period of time, and then you need to kind of chop this into small pieces and then make this beautiful soap. Anyway, all the details are there in the video, but why you should be making this, because it's handmade soaps and it's just a really nice process to go through, and just see that how easy it is to actually put this together. So on this video today, I have a special guest who you'll be meeting again very soon. So before that, if you don't know me, my name is Dhivya Sahadevan, and this channel is my little creative corner where I share things about my life which I think would help you in some way, which just generally things which I'm passionate about. So if you find this video helpful and you like the content on my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so now to meet the maker of the soaps, because it's definitely not me and I don't know the ABC of making soaps. So this is my sister. You've probably already seen her on some of my channel videos. Her name is Rashmi, and she is a psychologist by profession, but she also has this little company which she started last year called the Soap Collective, where she makes soaps from her apartment. So tell me, why should we make soap at home? It's clearly much more easier to just go to the store and pick up some soap. Why do you think we should make soap?
So actually soaps, even before I started making soaps, I didn't give it too much thought. So we just buy some branded, soap. We go and pick up a few soap. But then later, I think during the COVID, when I started watching on YouTube, I understood that the ingredients that go into handmade soap is so different, so drastically different from what goes into commercial soaps. So in commercial soaps, we have like detergents and other chemical products that create the lather, and the cleansing is quite harsh. But in handmade soaps, we use, like the soaps I make, we use around 5 to 6 different oils and butters, which are naturally present in nature as is. Then to make it soap, we add something called lye, which is what converts these oils into hard soap. Okay. So it's much milder than than what you get in the market, but of course a little more expensive.
Yeah, I think if you use soaps and if you felt that sort of tightening feeling on your skin, that's the the dryness that you get out of using those off the counter soaps that you buy in the supermarkets. And if I've really noticed the difference that using handmade soaps, it feels much more mild, and it doesn't feel so harsh on my skin, especially if you have dry skin, you have any kind of skin irritations or things like that. It really makes a big difference. So basically today's video, we are going to be showing you how to make this at home, a much more simpler version of it, which is not the one which she sells. So if you'd like to even buy these soaps, they're available on her website. All the details on the description box below. And also you want to stay tuned till the end of this video, because you may even have some chance to win some of these soaps. So let's get started.
Yeah. We'll start with the ingredients. We have equal quantities of olive oil and coconut oil, 188 grams each. And then we have lye or caustic soda, which is 57 grams. Then we have water, that is 105 grams of water. You can use any sort of water there. And then there is 1 tablespoon of clay. And these are soap pieces. So you can use any used soap here. I've used the cut pieces of whatever soap I had, that is 500 grams.
And that's optional, right? Like if you don't have these soap pieces, you just make a block of soap by, just pouring it in. Yeah.
But then you'll have to double the recipe. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the real fruit juice box. I've cut off the top.
Okay.
Right.
And this is going to be our mold.
That's our mold.
Okay.
And that is the fragrance oil. And that's the fragrance oil will be 20 grams. And you can use any fragrance oil. I've used lavender here. You can also use essential oil. Yeah. Now on to safety. This is very important because the lye that you're using is corrosive in nature. So you have to have safety glasses, gloves. This is the stand mixer. You can also use a whip, stir whip. Yeah, that's the whip. And you need a few like spoons and spatulas.
Which you use specifically only for this, right? You don't want to mix it with your...
No, but if it is a homemade soap, it's okay. You just need to wash it properly
Okay.
if you want to use it again.
Okay.
So now you add the lye into the water. Here to take care that you always add lye into the water and never the other way around. Yeah, otherwise it will splash and can cause accidents. So here you make sure that you pour the lye into the water. You'll find that it's getting really, really hot. So you need to keep it aside. And you'll find that it will become clear. That's when you know that it's all dissolved.
Okay.
Now in this, the olive oil and the coconut oil, they need to be heated. Because not olive oil, but the coconut oil, because it's, in room temperature, in Bangalore at least, it's cold.
Right.
So we kind of, see it's melted. And we pour that into the jug, both of it. Yeah.
And we're going to blend it now.
No, we'll put the clay as well because clay takes, it's difficult to blend it. If you just put it in and just mix it with a spoon, it will not blend properly.
Okay.
Here, this clay also will give the color, the white color, so that when we add the bits of soap, it will like nicely pop.
Okay.
So after we've mixed the clay, then we just put the lye that we have stirred. We just put it through a sieve just to make sure that any undissolved bits don't go in.
Okay.
Yeah? And then we just give it a stir first. And then we use the stand mixer. In this case, you can use a whisk also. Yeah, instead of a stand mixer if you don't have one.
And if you don't have either, you can just use a hand whisk also.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hand whisk you can use. Okay. So this you have to do till you'll see that it's getting slightly thicker. So I'll show you here. I think, see what I'm doing. I'm taking it out, and you can see that it's still a little watery.
Yeah.
It's not thick so much. That's because I still have to put the fragrance oil and all. So yeah, I'm going to put the fragrance oil. So once you put the fragrance oil also, you have to make sure that you mix it nicely in so that it's nicely incorporated. Yeah. So in this case, I will give it one more mixing with the hand blender.
Okay, and so in our case, we've added clay over here, but what are the other things that you can add instead of clay?
Instead of clay, you can add colors and all. You can add mica, or you can add red clay, you can add turmeric. You can add any additives that you'd like to have in soap.
Even that oats maybe, like, which will give like a scrub sort
you
of
can
feel.
add sugar, coffee grounds, little oats like you said. It's all very whatever you feel, you really like. You want to add a little bit aloe, or you want to add a little bit coconut milk. You can add little bit at this space. Any aloe or coconut milk you add here will add to the bulk of the. So that you have to be a little careful. But otherwise, any other powdered additives you can add. For example, milk powder if you want, you can add. So now you can see it's become a little more thicker on that hand blender.
Right. So now is it ready?
Yeah, see,
this is the
sort
of consistency.
Yeah, see, I'm shaking that. You can see. I don't know if you can see.
You
can see it like still lies on top.
Right. Yeah.
So that is called a trace in soap.
Okay.
Soap making terms, that's called trace. And then you add this. So when you're putting pieces in, usually you wait for it to be a little more thicker. Yeah, I made it little thick because otherwise all the pieces
Just
will
going
go
to
down.
sink down to the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
Right.
So it's exactly like a cake batter. No, if you
Right,
make like
right.
a
Yeah.
chocolate chip cake, you will want it little thick so that the chips are all throughout.
Right.
So here, and then you just pour it in.
Okay. So just a quick thing on the measurements. So how did we get these measurements? And for this batch, we have used this measurements, but depending on how big your mold size is, how do you calculate the measurement of your ingredients?
So one of the ways that usually people use is a website called Soap Calc.
Okay.
Okay, so basically how you calculate it is that the volume of the measurement of the vessel that you're using, 70% of that is oils.
Okay.
So if it's 1000, that 1000 grams is the volume of your thing, then 700 is the oils. Yeah.
Okay.
And that you can put it into Soap Calc and get the
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll link all that, on the description over here so that it's easy for you to kind of check out and understand in case you want to make what is the Soap Calc and, how you can get the measurements of your ingredients. And of course, if you have any questions, you can just pop it on the comments and one of us will answer it for you.
Yeah, I think that is better because then you can just ask me if you're really interested, then I don't mind going over it like that for you. Then I've just put 2 wooden blocks. You can put books or whatever just to hold the shape. Yeah, this is after it's dried the next day.
Okay. And the next day itself, it's ready for cutting?
So when I unmolded it, you can see it's like kind of, sticking to that, this thing is sticking to my hand also. But I think I was too excited. It doesn't matter because, it's handmade soap and it's for you only. See, I'm not going to sell this. So when whatever you guys make, you can, just unmold the next day or you can wait for 2 days if you can wait.
Okay.
And this, I have this cutter, but again, you can just use a knife.
Okay.
And when you use a knife, you just press it down straight.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you have these.
And how soon can you use these? So are they ready for use?
Ideally, you should wait for 3 to 4 weeks. It is okay to use even after 2 days or something. But the more it stays, the water content will evaporate a little bit and it'll become a little more milder. It's still safe to use in 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this video. We had a lot of fun shooting this for you. And now coming to the exciting part on how you can win some of these soaps. So corresponding to today's video, I have a post on my Instagram account. So go out there and, there is a giveaway there posted and you just have to follow the 3 simple rules and you get your hands on some of these beautiful soaps. So what do the winners win?
So I'm planning on probably giving all of you all like three people, right? 3 people gift hampers like with gift boxes with other than soaps, I also make lotion bars and body butter or something. So I'll include some of these things as well. So you all get to kind of try out some of these products as well.
Yeah, so I've tried some of these and I've tried all of them. So I highly recommend that you go and try your luck.
I hope that all of you will try out this recipe, and if you have any doubts, you can always just put into the comments or ask her or me, and one of us will try and get back to you on how you can, clarify some of these doubts.
Yeah. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again next week with a new video. Till then, take care. It's me, Dhivya.
And Rashmi.
Signing out.
Bye-bye.